my most dear, most precious, most most kind and most dear, which fulfilling. The student and friends and father, mother, brothers, sister, all that. So, are you well? Yeah. Okay. So, how you are? We are extremely fortunate that we are alive today. So, yeah, even today, each hour alive, each minute, each second alive. So fortunate. So we're going to recite a King of Prayer. Anybody, well, we have the text, in your heart or in your brain or in the stomach, in your stomach. the stomach. If we had what's it called? Two bread between meat and
sandwich. Hamburger.
Hamburger. If we had hamburger, then probably down with the hamburger in the stomach. Okay. So yeah, maybe one mother then can pray. One nun died. One of our couple nun died. I was talking to her. She had for some time. Yeah, she was a young nun and from Tibet, the Tingri, and but then she went to hospital. Then she got this virus. I think she may have heard. I'm not sure. I was talking to the nun who was helping, but then when she got virus, she was not there. She got my message. Well, she is supposed to the doctor, and the doctor tells the sick person something like that. So I hope she heard. I don't know, but it wasn't completely my advice. But I gave some idea about. Wasn't ideal to send advice by reading, by share, to write down, then send down to the monk who take care of nuns, Sarnath, the 20 or 25 something. They have to recite. Now there was a school, Chakma. Changma. They don't look like Indian. They look like Chinese or Tibetan. I mean, something don't look like Indian. All their face. There's some Buddhist. Living children there, volunteering in school. So Blendon offered this house and the nuns to recite Tara. So now the school cannot come because of the virus. So nuns have to recite day and night. So like that, 24 hours, Tara prayer. Now this many years ago. So 1 year. So they go for 1 year, come back, then they send another one, 25, 20 or 25 nuns. So yeah, so I don't know how she got. Well, then we're going to write advice how to think, and especially to got the virus. So then while writing, because that's what she can look at, she can compare it again. And also the same advice to all the nuns, a couple for them. So how to think. So if you got a virus, that was the idea. But it took time. Then I think she died this morning at 2 o'clock. But she has cancer also, cancer in blood. Yeah, she was quite young, and yeah, sorry, she she didn't get. She was 4 or 5 years here, but she so I missed. Most precious was. Well, things to learn, the philosophy, this Sudha Tantra Baba, the nuns are they're excellent in education, debating, as well as learning the philosophy, Buddhist philosophy. There are, 2 nuns who got passed the examination from Korea. Among the nuns from India, and men nuns go together, men nunnery, the Gilban and the men nunnery go together, then go to pass through exam. 2 nuns go to examination. One is the first one. So you can say Harambo or something. But nuns don't have, it's the Geshe have title. There's 4 different titles, but they passed. Best one, and the second one also good. So now the next one, the Geshe, there are 4 Geshes. There will be who passed, finished the study. Then they studied Tantra. They have studied Tantra already, I'm sure. And so there are more. Very good. Those young nuns know dharma so much, then I was like animals sloth. It's a very slow. Then like they climb the one sloth. So that I don't know anything. So they know they're young nuns are expert in dharma. Debates, all that. So okay. So we're going to do that after. Maybe not now. But, okay. So everybody, if you have the text in your heart, from where the anger comes, compassion, or loving kindness, compassion comes, that, or in your head, in your brain, So, you have both, in brain and heart, then you're going to start 2 together. I don't know where, which part of the brain you keep all the memorized text. So many 100,000 pages in the monastery, the monks, the nuns, now nuns. I don't know where you keep, which part of the brain, I'm not sure. But you see, my big question is, I was told, but I think I told it a long time ago, I was told by my guru, Rinpoche, past life, he saw in Tibet, where I lived 3 years, Pagri, close to Bhutan. So he saw I think man without head, and here tsamba in spoon, you put tsamba here, sorrow. So then he does like this, then to be in the sun, so take it in the sun. Then he shows the hungry, or things like that, but two hands. That there's no reason why my guru tell lie. It's not possible my guru tell lie. Which is not benefit sentient being, only harm, or it's impossible. The guru is Buddha, so how is it possible? By that. Then, after some years, I saw in America, great Lama. In his writing, in his scripture, saw a person in Amdo. You see his place. Amdo, person without head. He said in the teachings. Like that. So I wanted to ask question one. That was His Holiness. Sarah meeting with the science and wanted to ask, but I was not brave enough. So that's my real question there. So you see, in the West, everything based on the brain. There are 2 examples. Not dead, alive. So where the mind is. So, so that, after some years, I saw that he great Lama. The Giant Shaba, the first one, saying the Kondagunjo Demedrame. He said that. You need to study more. Why? This is not just ordinary people. Just some easy. So. Then I became monk, not monkey, hopefully not monkey. In Tibet, Thoma Geshe's great yogi, Thoma Monastery, Thoma Tunga Gomba. In Tibet, I memorized the text. Did you offer examination in the monastery after being a monk? 2 volumes. So first volume I memorized. Morning and the evening recite. So that time go for puja in the family because in Pagri. So my teacher is Lupan at a small temple, Nyechunghaken. So 3 years. So we have to go every day, except one day in 1 year, no puja. So the day is very long, and like You have nothing to do, so kind of wrong. Probably in the West, when they have no job, then kind of very wrong, do you know what to do, life. Very long day, do you know what to do, you get bored, maybe the example of that. So of course you can do Amanabemu, you can do a billion things, but of course that time I didn't know. The New Year, I think 1 or 2, I don't know, 1 year, 2 days, 3 days, I'm not sure, because yeah. So otherwise every day we have puja, different family house. It's all fixed. Today the puja, tomorrow that. There are different monasteries in Pagri. Some branches of Gada Monastery. There are 2 monasteries, branches of Dechen Monastery, Penchalamas Monastery. Then there are 2 monasteries, or Lower Tangzakula, High Tangzakula, branches of that. So they all have their own benefactors. They all have their own benefactors, and sometimes same benefactor. It's all of that. Yeah. So anyway, what I'm going to say is, for the first examination, I was actually 6 months in the monastery. Because one of the monastery 6 months. Oh, I think Tibet was already trained by Kopan China already. There was no peace in the monastery. Many leaders of China, they come, they come in the times, have meetings and, spies and, the people. So much sadness. Even my teacher cried. Who came in Tibet to become a monk. So this one. So I offered the examination to the Unze, the leader of the puja, who was sitting on the high throne. And all the monks were there. They had to recite by heart. Unze will ask you, recite from here, they recite, blah, 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 by the heart. They ended I think there wasn't anything that I could not remember. There wasn't anything, I think. So he said, I did a good examination. He said, but of course, there was the last, I was a Chenrezig. Chenrezig is a kind of special monk. My teacher made a special offering so that you don't have to do the service as much like go to get tea, to oversee the monks, or there's some extra activities. You don't have to, if you change it, you make better offering. So I was the last there. So at that time they say, the English order there was not known, so not. There was another boy, another monk who was Chenrezig before, so student before me. So I was the last person. Then when I was coming through the door, the prayer hall door, then he said, oh, he did better examination than me. So the Unze, now listen, the Unze, he passed away, reincarnated. Remember all the text, what he learned, what he remembers in the past life, he can remember. That's a story I want to tell. You see? That's a story I want to tell you. You have to know that, all this is. So, you see. Then, there's no continuation of brain from the past life to this life. There's no continuation of brain. Yes, there's a continuation of mind, but there's no continuation of brain. So this is possible. So you have to analyze. Yeah, so people in the world have to analyze. Just believe it's not enough. Just believe they cheat you, deceive you, hallucinate you. Yeah? So I have to analyze. There's the factual stories that happens. You remember? Yeah, there are many. Rinpoche is the incarnation. First time giving long life initiation in Spain. So, he led from Kopan, from Tibet with the, elder ceremonies from Chenrezig. His name is Geshe. So it was quite a few years Kopan, then also to Tibet, Barcelona, I think, center, event center. So there, because they just one, but the pastor like guru. So he invited, almost everybody, I think maybe something like that. So there was the first time long life initiation. White Thailand, not short life initiation. Why? Okay. So he was just before he was going in public to do the wrong lady, he would discuss with Geshe, like when you do get told to give dharma to the interferers. So beginning is a Masaman. Good carry. So that time you do three times like this. Recite 3 times. Then you do this. And then each one you don't ring the bell. Then next one, someone again, you do 3 times like this. End of each one. Then then you just snapping, you ring the bell. So that's what traditionally what is done. So he was discussing with Geshe, and he said, I remember in the past, in his past life. Remember, 3rd time, ring the bell. 3rd time, someone again. You see? So then they ring the bell. So he told Geshe, you remember from past life. There is no continuation brain from there to this life. No. But can remember why. What is that? So there's a continuation of mind. Mind is formless, colorless, shapeless. Magically present object. So see, there's huge differences. You see, Brandon, third one could burn, finish. So how is it possible? Then he said, no, not possible. Oh, not possible. Oh, no. Even the child is telling you, Still wrong. Not possible, not possible. Oh, because, it's because of this, that. You see, then you have to oh, not true. You see, I mean, you make some. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Even my Guru Rinpoche can remember before he went to Garden Monastery, he remembered his monastery. He remembered his monastery before he went to the monastery. Yes. Yeah. Many lamas can remember, yeah. I mean, not all lamas. Yes, I don't know his name, but one American man went around the Middle East and many children say, we can remember past life. He wrote all their story. There may be some old ones, but mostly children. There's a book in the library. I get put in the library. It should be there, but I don't know his name. Yeah, and very clear one, near Dhamsara, maybe Himachal Pradesh or some of that. There's one girl who can remember the past life. And one day, the girl took this present life parents, they're younger. They look more better. Her past life was more older. So he took already to her past life. From there you have to walk down a little bit, I don't know how long. Then she took by herself the present life parents to the next life, to the past life, the parents' house. They were older, more older. So they all took picture together. The girl was in the front, holding a doll in the box. Yeah. I had the picture for 1 year, then I don't know, lost. Because I thought to make a book, special experiment, karma, so to use that is a bit, Tibetan text, never use photos, but I was, like Western book, I wanted to prove that, Yeah, the picture. His only sent present to the girl. Oh, that, you see, she took by herself the road, guided. What is the meaning? Anyway, so I lost. And then, of course, I think I mentioned moon, moon is correct. Himachal, moon, Arunachal, moon. So there is, I think, maybe, well, kind of rich family. Then, so the son of the family died. Then born a little bit down below family. Then one day, yes, he remember, one day she went straight to the family. And then she went straight in the son's house. Son who died, his house. And immediately he can play the computer. Immediately he can do the computer. Immediately. In his house, he went straight in the boy who died, his house. Immediately he can do computer. He didn't learn before, immediately can do. I remember, that. Yeah. Oh, you have to know that. You have to know those stories. Yeah. This is huge news. Those huge news in the world. Yeah. Yes, there was old people, but mostly young. Maybe sometimes young time mind is more fresh, and I think maybe more fresh. Maybe in the old time, kind of forget. I'm not sure. Maybe that can happen also like that. But I want to tell you why I said fresh is my own. But I told you before. Yeah, this teaching, maybe 2 times, I'm not sure. So I was rolling for, where I lived 7 years. Okay, so then I think the first Western tourist came. There's a river, there's Stupa River, the ground. There's a mountain here, mountain. We stay here, we live here in our house. So the tourists came, they camped there. And I wanted to go very much to give them potato. So big potato. So my pocket was small, so that about a story in putting potato in my pocket and this cloth. That's another story. Sorry. Well, there was what I mentioned. Well, I mentioned. My teacher went somewhere, I don't know. So there was 1 month or something. So there was sort of nun. I'm not sure whether she's nun or not. She's old. It's elderly. So I was left there. So I had goat, I think, skin while I sleep and it. So square. So I just saw many people on that in the night time. Because I think partially I was born in a poor family, so maybe, I don't know. So the central skin has finished, worn out. So so there was a pot, small pot, cooked big potatoes in the fire. She was not there. Then I thought, oh. And I stood up, I put some potato, 3 potatoes in my, this one, small, so I took, then I went to the forest, out on the mountain, not far, some distance. Then I was laying down, instead of she cannot see it, I was laying down to eat potato. But now I look around, it's all kaka. Kakas, like, you may talk, so kakas all, kakas up, around. So she saw me from far. She was shouting. She was so much shouting for me. Then I don't know how long it took. Then I went back to the house. Of course, you have to go back to the house. Then I don't know what happened. I don't remember. I'm sure she was scolded. So anyway, that's just a story. So I want to give potato for the Westerns very much. My teacher said, don't go, my uncle teacher, is Gelong, Bhikshu, that time. So Latin aspect, change aspect. So that time he said, don't go, but I insisted. So, but that time, Rinpoche here had where Nepalese eat food, dharma. What's it called, dharma? It's a place but it's up. It's not flat, but it's up. What Nepalese eat food. Then there was on the river, there was 2 trees. not big tree like this, two small trees, at the bridge. So I went off that middle. Then my vision was, the bridge was going up like this. Then I fell down in the river. And the river. Then, because the stones and they're not in the river, so the water is going like this. So my head was up, down, up, down. So I can see my teacher from very far running to pick me up. So he had the Catholic pants, the cloth, cheap clothes, dyed red, and the pants inside, outside. Chiba or I don't know, something, maybe not sleep. So he was running from far, ran towards me to get up. So the river is up, down, up and down. My head is up, kissing, and go down. Then that time, before I reached the deep water, if I went to deep water, my teacher would, ordinary aspect, would be difficult to catch. It blue deep water. I was about to reach. Then my head, I think maybe I was maybe going like that. Then after some time, my head changed. So my teacher, because another family, ngakpa, lay tangder person, punso, I think, name punso. So I fell down from the bridge in the river. So then shouted to my teacher. Then my teacher came down. So you have to come to court bridge. Then, so that's how. Then just before getting to the deep water, then my teacher catches. So before that, I haven't started. I haven't heard. Well, Dharma Sudra. You see, my teacher led me to everyday Dharma Sudra for a long time. Not puja, but just for practice. Then another one, Doduba. That's a hard one to read. Doduba, and some subject on the emptiness, I think, as well. So, this who's called the Lama is going to die now. So there's no fear at all in the heart. No fear at all in the heart. And you see, one who's called the Lama is going to die. So taken by water like this. This who's called the Lama is going to die. And that's no fear at all. So that's why I say, when young time we have fresh mind. The reason I'm saying that, I say this. Of course, now not at all. Just to tell you how you find the fresh in the young time. Now my mind being kaka, so that. Just example for you to get a clear example, okay? So so it's like that. I don't know, maybe because when I read Dhammakasa, no, not even one word. I don't think so. But there was this. I don't know what had happened before or after. But there was this when I was young. That was how to tell that when you're young, mind is fresh. Why I said is that. Yeah. So But you see, you have to know why there is no fear. You have to know that. You see, when the best people have to know that, why? It's an important question. That doesn't mean everybody has to fear, right? No, not that. Yeah, so, you see? Okay. So, 가자, 3월 배서는 그전에. Yeah, I'm sure that many others haven't which I haven't heard. Maybe I've forgotten other stories, but forgotten. So, yeah, that was motivation. Then carrying not enough, then achieved blissful state of peace, liberation from samsara for oneself is not enough. Even the blissful state of peace forever, not just vacation or 1 month or not that. Then you come back to samsara. No, that forever. Oh, that's big spread. Forever. You have to think, wow. So because there's no delusion and karma, there's no ignorance. So there's not even seed of ignorance. Yeah, it's all removed by the limited part, actualized part with your. So it's particular wisdom, directly perceive emptiness. Not like that. Then real meaning to benefit sentient beings, to freedom of not just one from ocean, numberless one, everyone. There's nothing left, nobody left from the hell, numberless sentient from numberless sentient from hunger, nobody left, numberless sentient from animal, nobody left from numberless sentient from he may be nobody left from asura, nobody left numberless being is realm. Everyone to be free from oceans of samsara suffering and bring to enlightenment by oneself. Therefore, they should achieve the state of omniscience. Therefore, they want to listen to the teaching. So I call Lojong there because the virus and all that fear. Yeah, but already I mentioned many things. I am of a particular Lojong. Okay, then. Okay, then can you go in? So, you see? Each word to listen, you listen my teaching. That's what every sentence bangs. Yeah, you have to know that. For everyone. What that? See? Yeah, to freedom for oceans of samsara, bring to enlightenment. You understand? That. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing. Wow, 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 wow. Bodhichittas. You're we're so lucky to think of, to be able to even to be able to think. Even you don't realize it, just even to think that, even to recite the words. So unbelievable, so unbelievable, so unbelievable. Fortunate. So unbelievable, so unbelievable, so unbelievable. Pa, 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 pa. So your human birth now, this time, makes bodhichitta makes your life, even not realization, but so beneficial. So you've done that. Okay. Oh. Yeah, then can all I think there was some quotations I mentioned last time talk or before. No. But anyway, even I didn't point that person is to help to work for the center. Even I didn't do directly, but you asked by somebody. However, you're working, we have relationship, guru and, we are guru and disciple, we have relationship. So, yeah, you're working with the center, with just one example. With the center. Then you should recognize, you should think, recognize, yeah, that's a good your practice. Yeah, that's, I'm doing the job, a lot of criticism. No, that makes you so unhappy. No. So that's a part of enlightenment. That's what Guru wish, what Guru is it. So you're fulfilling that. You have to recognize. You have to think. You have to recognize and become part of enlightenment for you. Yeah. So therefore, no matter how complicated, no matter how much you are criticized by others, so I said, when you become director, you must expect you are the person who receives all the criticism from people. You have to know from beginning when you become director. That's one of the things that I mentioned, but that's one thing very important. Then when you receive criticism, it's normal. So you don't bother so much. Yeah, so you expect it. Yeah, you expected somebody will criticize. Yeah, so you're there. You expect it from the beginning. And then that's a big shock for you. Yeah. So you see, even though I didn't directly give job, but you see, so but from your side, you must know that. The Dongbogabi dollars, What's the translation?
Stocks, array of stocks, sutra.
Huh? Huh?
Array of stocks sutra.
Array of stocks sutra. Okay, all right. Okay. I hope I can speak better, mention them better in the next life. One eye come out of mother's womb. Then I say what?
Array of stocks.
Array of stock. Just come out of mother's womb. Array of stock. Then people might think, oh, this child already became crazy. From birth became crazy. Anyway, other I'm forgetting. 네, 그래서 교회 신일을 림프체 보네. 교회 신일을 림프체 보네. 창조 토 So during service, the guru is that makes to achieving enlightenment. There's a quotation from the sutra, from the teaching. Remember that. So you have to recognize what you're doing. Yeah, become lumber practice, pass the enlightenment. Yeah, that's the benefit what you get from that. The money is nothing. Even you are getting $1 billion each day, it's nothing. Oh, here you get not only free of samsara forever, from oceans of samsara, but, is there a Buddha who has scarce of quality? Oh, you achieve still omniscience, with all those qualities. Unbelievable cost for that. And a cool way to achieve that. Oh, but yeah, cool way to it. And purify, you become free from oceans of samsara suffering. Created from beginner's birth, become free from that. You call it most benefits what you get is skies. That you have to recognize. And that's how I must give you a job. Some from this problem. All that. None of that, you see. You have to think that. The real thing. You have to recognize that. Of course, to recognize, you have to start lumbering. Then you understand. Without knowing the subject, nothing is a problem. You make it create a lot of problems to success. Then it's a present crash. Sorrow. Only rain showers of negative karma problem. So like that. So even you're there, but it goes like that. Year, months, weeks, days go. So so you have to you need to read Lamdrim, you need to know Lamdrim. Subject of people following with a friend. Then you relate to yourself, your work with that subject. Yeah, so all of that. Then you can see here you're working in the center makes your life most meaningful. Most meaningful. Not only yourself, for numberless sentiments. With bodhichitta, like that. Okay. Oh, that because yeah, because I mentioned some quotation or some people before, so I just remember that. Okay. So yeah, so I mentioned Catholic. I mentioned Lama Tsongkhapa's advice. Chushi dida zawa tenjo na geje lama dala nyiru I think these four root virtue stabilize. I did mention a few days ago. Then geje lama the rest of virtue dharma, geje lama the rest of the virtue dharma will generate. It means all the rest of Lama realization. Renunciation, bodhichitta, then tongue realization up to enlightenment. Then all will happen, you see, easily. So perfect body is useful. The three, then the difficult to find again. Then the impermanence, then karma. I think something like that. Four. You see, if you have this definite understanding, the stabilize. You see, then all the rest of the results will come. Gachalama, Dalama immediately, or easily. Generally. I told you a few days ago, write down, diary book. So, yeah. So then that's how the development happens in your mind. Otherwise, only jump, forget to renounce it, you don't like all the suffer, then even you may get some realization, but nothing complete. No clear light, no illusion. Then whole your life finished then. That's it. No realization. Then you see. I mentioned already before. So then Kasuri Mati Miller said, I mentioned before, Chiva Metatame, Lilidilite, Chiva Metatame, Chedichus, by remembering impermanence that you conquer the laziness. Matter of laziness, you conquer. Chiva Metatame, Chedichus, by remembering impermanence that whatever is done, all become dharma, holy dharma, not worldly dharma, holy dharma. No. Okay? Miller said, with his experience, not the blah, 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 with his experience, result of his experience. I don't know. Then I mentioned that already before, so nganye tiri mejishi, dewatu wa rimai. You cannot just live the life in the comfort, in the means laziness, comfort. I want that today. I think I want that today. Why? ngane mebar chiwi tin dome tuni ngane mebar chiwi tu tini dome sawa wong. So time that I don't exist, that time will come without doubt. So, yeah, so can come even today without doubt. Huh? Yeah. So anytime this body becomes a corpse, huh? So, yeah, good or bad, the body becomes a corpse. Yeah, so, when they never choose that I become non-existent, then time will definitely come without doubt. Domains are wrong. Okay, so now this is the most important thing. I don't know about emptiness, but this, for us, this ordinary being, this, me like ordinary being, this impermanence. Wow, most important. Wow, the most important mental. That. Then you're going to conquer the delusion. Conquer you use the slave, suffer from beginningless birth by following delusion as a guru, as, guide, suffer you because from beginningless birth. You have to think very about that, not just words. Because when you think of that, then you see. When you think of that, dharma practice. You know, such I'm in the bodhichitta. You have to accept immediately. No choice. No choice, anything. Morality. I mean, see, all the practice immediately, not every second. But if you don't think, if you just think only words, nothing, then it's not much faith. If you think beginningless, or if you think, well, it's very frightening. It's the most frightening. Oh, it's the greatest frightening. Oh, then, but not bodhisattva, very well. No question. Dedication for sentient being, no question. And otherwise, you don't do it, you can't do it, you waste all life, life. There's no time, there's not even a second truth like that, if you think beginningless. So, so the richness cheat you. Your wrong concept cheat you. Deceive you from beginningless to the birth. So, first I want to mention this. By remembering impermanence, you see that first it makes you to enter in dharma, holy dharma, to follow holy dharma. In the middle, it pursues your mind in virtue, dharma. Yeah. And then, at the end, to complete actualize the part in your heart. Yeah, to it being large. Yeah, so that. Yeah. Oh, that's all done by impermanence, that by thinking. Wow. Oh, you know that. Oh. So, yeah. So in the Lamdrum, I remember in the outline of Lamdrum, the liberation palm in your hand, the 9-round meditation impermanence, and then chivi namakumba, cho guru sama, chivi namakumba. You see the, let's say what happens if you're dead, you know, if you die dead on your bed, and then kind of, you know, then what happens, your relatives come to see you. I mean, in the West, whatever they do, you see whatever they do there, all those visualizing, then your body is put in the box and taken to funeral, and then people, families gather funeral. They drink wine? Do they drink wine at the funeral? No. Yes. I think they do. In Taiwan, many years ago, I was Tracy's once from Tracy's house, center moved there. So around lunchtime, you see the dead people going to the cemetery. Oh, they take a long bus or a car or a special car, carry the dead body in the car. So there's a lady hired, pay money, then she cry for the family. Oh, cry, ooh, ooh, like this. I heard in the cemetery, other people, their family drink wine, and you know, see, they don't cry. Maybe some cry. They drink wine, they talk like a party. You see, and then they hired this lady, paid money. This lady walk with the legs and down cemetery. They ooh, 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 they cry. She cannot hold that time. She's paying money to do that. It's for the family. Isn't that very strange? Very strange. But that money can be given to poor people. How much, I don't know. Maybe not much. So you give the homeless people who need money, there's numberless in the world. It's just in town. And you can build them, if you're Buddhist, you can build holy objects. Marry the like sky, you create cost. Build holy objects, make offering. You can build a stupa, you can build what's that, so much work, just so much you can try. And then we help people. No house, no food, no money. So then children, so much you can help. But you see, then almost every day people go in the cemetery like that. Then you can hear the crying one lady. I thought to go to watch a cemetery, to watch. You know, it was very interesting. But I didn't make it. Yeah. I went in Delhi. That time, Bodhichitta Center. You see, we didn't have Bodhichitta Center. It was the first time at the near cemetery. Somebody's house allowed to use Bodhichitta Center. So Dr. Nick, who started Wisdom Publication, now archive, So he was helped by, what's her name? Ladies, she lived Dharamsala, Sunita. Sunita helped. There was house near the cemetery. There was two cemeteries at Delhi, but one was cemetery. I don't know where the other one. So Lama said, don't come. So I was waiting at the cemetery. There was a rich man's wife, I think wife, dead. So then many people came by bicycle or car. Many people came, and then they kind of do procession in front of that person. The lady was like the person, lady dead, Wow, dead but not stopped breath. So people don't know. I mean, conscience could be still there. Special self-conscious. I mean, you never know. Many times people believe, because breath stopped, so people believe dead. But they're not moving, so people believe. Many times when in the box, the cemetery, walk up, the person walk up, scratch the box. So many times it happened. Kalimpong and the different places. It happened many times. And then Pachapatnad here in Nepal, many years ago, one father died, but not completely dead. I don't know what to stop breath, maybe I don't know whether they checked out, but it's a moon. So they put Pachapatnad, they put the firewood around, then he put on the body on the firewood. So I think maybe they put grass here, they lighted. Then they walk up. He woke up. He started to walk up. Oh, then it's impossible. Nobody become alive, went back to home. Nobody, no story. So they thought very enough. So everybody killed the father by wood on the firewood. Ooh, like that. So people misunderstood. So you have no choice. So, it's the killed. What to do? The hallucination, wrong concept. What to do? So, many times it happened a story. At the cemetery, woke up. So that's it. Many times happened. Hospital dead, but that's one thing. You have to know the definition of death. Definition of death. If you don't know, this is what happens. Yeah. So you have the people who knows you, dead or not. That's my mistake. So, yeah. Also, so what I was saying. So remember, the importance of this. Wow. First you into Dharma, might go into Dharma, follow Dharma, the middle actually path, then at the end complete path. So the in the Lamrim, the 9-round meditation, then as Three Namakumpas mentioned on the aspect of death. So said, whatever according to how it was done. So you visualize that. Yourself is it, or burned, or the fire. So it's a so so today like this. Today there's India. Not long time ago, this time happened. Wedding, I think a long time ago, there was wedding, and then the wedding, and then the husband at the beach where the water, and then he fell down. And, wedding. I think next day he died. Yeah, next day he fell down in the water and died. So I think it must be near, maybe, I don't know, lake or ocean water. Then, a long time ago, quite a few years ago, then also what happened similar, like that. The other day was the same day, I think. Yeah. That happened. One time the wife, I think after the wedding, fell in the water, fell in the river, the ocean. I don't know. Yeah. Oh. All right. All right. So, okay, I just fourth outline, yeah. So the meditation, the second meditation, the aspect of the impermanence. So how each country, how they do when you die. So you are visualizing what's going to happen in the future. That's very powerful, very good. So like today, yeah, waiting or whatever, you're doing something, party or some, then tomorrow, body is on the fire, that by the time tomorrow. So it can happen like that. So, so 9 round, two reasons definitely have to die. So we were born, we are under the delusion karma. We were born with it. So if we didn't actualize wisdom, directly perceive emptiness, iron path, Oh, then you see, then you can possibly be free from, able to see the seed of delusion karma, so then you're free from the, then you become free from oceans or something stuff. Then you can be free from death. You can, depends on what you can practice. Depends on what you practice, correct the path, not. Depends that, question that. So otherwise then, you see, yeah, they have to definitely die. In the Lambda outline, it says, Chitang about one, the Lord of Death, Chitang about one. So, impermanence death definitely comes. Never only. No conditions can stop. So, Judges, second century, explain the teachings. I think there's no place where you never experience death. There's something strong castle or wall put that you never experience protect from death. There's no such thing. That's such a medicine. He will never die. There is no. Yeah, so I think things like that. No, I don't know. Rest I don't remember. No doctors that make you never die. So, I've just used yes. No condition can stop that. Perseverance. Tell no damage. Did you permit it? Tell no damage. Tell us in your life, there's nothing to make, to edit, to make your life very long, to never happen death. There's nothing to edit. Continuously, so after the birth, then how many years you're going to live? Did you permit yourself? And you see, life decreases continuously, so fast. Did you permit yourself? So nothing to can be edited. Then did you permit yourself continuously? Did you permit yourself continuously? Decrease. Well, that's easy. So how many years you live from the birth? Then half was the night time sleeping. Even the daytime sleeping. So much in the daytime. So what is left is half life went already by sleeping. Then sleeping becomes dharma. It's supposed to be dharma, holy dharma, but so different. Tired from the so you follow the comfort and the attachment. So like that, and then how is the daytime? Then even the daytime, I want to sleep, and then sickness is many problems. Then early life or childhood life can't do. Then later life, then even you live longer, then only the middle, then older, so many problems, many sicknesses, they can't do practice. Like that. Seven of them can't do practice. Can't see, can't do, all the can't do, second one, they can't do prostate. Can't learn. So then in the middle, if you practice in the middle, how long can I say? So definitely death is it happened then, because then even during the death, even during that life, even while you are alive, no time to practice dharma. You die. No time to practice dharma, you die. Even while you are alive. Oh, then the motivation, the attachment to this happiness in this life. So first things, you are you get done the work for the happiness in life. Whatever I want to go out this, I want this. So Dharma, even you become Buddhist, but Dharma is very last. Left out the very last thing. So many times you miss out. Even last things you don't get done. So it's a church, okay? So maybe I'll stop here. That's it. Oh, King of Prayer. You have an iPad? Do you have a King Prayer and iPad? Pray for none. I asked for the nunneries to do Trinyungne for her, dedicate for her, Trinyungne. Since one FPMT is a help for her, she's a young nun from Tibet. It's been 4 years ago. So Kopan are going to tell Lama Geshe Abbot to do 5,000 talk, Lama Chaba, 5,000 talk for her. So good, that the monastery here with the FPMT, not only they are Kopan, so everybody should pray. Everybody should pray. Kopan Nun monk, everybody should pray. Of course, if possible, all FPMT, Sangha. Pray. Sangha, lay, should pray. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I think maybe you don't have those, so somebody read in English loudly, so everybody can follow. Huh? So everybody can follow. I just read Tibetan. Okay? In the beginning, we recite the mantra, okay? One mala, so you can visualize his sonnets. Anti-Catholic, 1,000 Chenrezig, and I manifested 1,000. Yeah, then full of compassion to numberless sentient beings. For her, that's her name, Dechen. Omniscience and perfect power to rebel the enemies as their feet, the sentient, to bring the enlightenment. It's okay. And then Nerabim's imitate from Chenrezig, and they went inside her, totally purified, negative karmas, development, collected from beginningless, totally purified, come out. And sort of black, like black ink, or the, liquid of coal, smoke, come out. And yourself then, all sentiment, then particularly heartself. Okay, I think that then I explained that, and so it is our one mother. Junji Maga Gunzo Gara Zozan Jeji Ola Je Tuje Tingi Ndola Chere Sela Chazan. Then this meditation, of course, anybody who can do those who are listening my talk, and if you can pray together, this is really good for her, okay? Then for all sentiment, okay? Thank you very much. Her name is Dechen. Mane beme wo 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 mane beme mane beme wo mane beme wo mane beme wo mane beme wo mane beme mane beme wo mane beme wo mane beme wo mane beme mane beme wo mane beme wo mane beme wo mane beme O mane beme, 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 o mane beme. O mane beme o monro o mane beme 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 O mane beme, 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 o mane beme. O mane beme, o mane beme, o mane beme. O mane beme, 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 Mane beme hum, mane beme hum, mane beme hum, mane beme hum, mane beme hum. Mane beme hum, mane beme hum, mane beme hum, mane beme hum. O mane beme hum, mane beme hum, o mane beme hum, mane beme hum, mane beme hum. Mane beme hum, o mane beme hum, mane beme hum. Mane beme hum, mane beme hum, mane beme hum, mane beme hum. Mane beme hum, 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 mane beme hum. Mane beme hum, 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 mane beme. Mane beme hum, 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 mane beme. Mane beme hum, 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 mane beme. Mane beme hum, 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 mane beme hum. Also purify all the people who have virus, who come out to get virus, all purify at the same time. Mane beme hum, 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 mane beme. Mane beme hum, 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 mane beme. And all of the people died, all those people died, but the virus, the other people died by the problems. Omo amayani be Omo amayani be Omo amane 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 be demonstrate the praise to Chenrezig. I mean, yeah. Yeah, can you read the English? Loud. Just straight.
Arya, compassionate eyed one, who is the treasure of compassion, I request you, please listen to me. Please guide myself, mothers and fathers, in all 6 realms to be free quickly from the great ocean of samsara. I request that the vast and profound hills awaken my grow. With the tear of your great compassion, please cleanse all karmas and delusions. Please, with your hand of compassion, please lead my greatest to fields of bliss. Please, Amitabha and Chenrezig, in all my lives be virtuous friends, your will the undeceptive pure path, and quickly place us in bliss.
So now I chant the Tibetan for, those who are not familiar with Tibetan. You see, what is said in English, you can pray that. But also so as I mentioned, all the people died wars, then who died, those not wars but other, so the same prayer, not only for her. Ya Baba Chenre Sewa Tuje Te Koda Ya Jeba Dala Gonzo Da Ya Pama Re Jo sentient sarai shadu. Jere sewan juga jendawa kudang kuda seda shikata jijita jo samho jendawa tendrakan nanda so jewara. You can read the English. You have the English in that? No. What I recited that now. Huh? Okay, all right. Okay. The next prayer, then that's what I can say. In all the lifetimes, so the nun and then all the people died. All those others died. All got fires. Everybody. In all the lifetimes, including yourself, in all the lifetimes, to have clear mind. Good caste, generation. Reciting, oneself, clear mind. Without pride. Have great compassion. Having devotion to the Guru. To abide in the Guru's Samaya or Chenrezig Samaya. Do the Sri Rama is Guru, number Dechen, Chawa, Tanya, Tabje, Rizan, Losang, Ajame, Bada, Chechen, Lama, Lagu, Chenrezig, Tamze, Lane, Show. Then, due to all the past, present, future marriage, through that marriage, will be the blessed and Buddha's air. The bodhichitta, all the people died for died by the then was this virus, bodhichitta all our heart, then there was a general increase. Jandu Samejo Rinpo Chema Jepana Jejo Jebanya Baya Meba Yegone Gondo Pewazo. Okay. Didn't go down. Due to all the past, present, future, marriage, whatever, marriage, whatever, number listen, then guys, Nepal, and everyone has a good general, good heart, bodhichitta in the heart, even hard, and whatever they are. Then those all the people who came to Kopan Monastery, Nunnery, all the centers, or who came from beginning, or everyone who came, then General Bodhichitta. Then may all the students, everyone never ever get reborn in the world realm, and may all the wishes be succeed immediately according to holy dharma. May they actualize bodhichitta and the achieving enlightenment as good possible. Oh, that's right. Then I include all the scientific beings who rely upon me with my promise to pray with the names given to me. Never able to be reborn, Lord, and may all the wishes be succeed immediately, control the dharma. Oh, General Bodhichitta, may they achieve enlightenment as good possible. Then all past, present, future, marriage, numberless sentiments, numberless Buddhas. Oh, those sentiments who love my promise, who see me, who hears me, remember me, touch me. That means when I do, that includes that when I do blessings, when I touch their hands or their hats or all those, or touch the body to them, so includes everything. So prayer covers for them. Sorry that to say that, but I recite the long Chinese mantra, so might be something also 6 money payment, but you see, whoever touch me, whoever touch me, whomever I touch, so all those actually the mantra benefits. They don't get reborn lords. They don't get reborn lords. They get born in pure land, or things like that. Incredible benefit they receive. The Bhara says the mantra, see, unbelievable. So if you go in the water, ocean or lake, if you go, because you are reciting the Chenrezig long mantra, so you go in the, even you didn't go your whole body in the water, but even just your leg, your leg, I don't know the water, but leg, your hands and leg, you put in the water, so the water becomes blessed. So all the sentient beings live in the water, animals and people who swimming, whatever. So they all get purified. They heavy negative karma from past life, from beginningless. All the heavy negative karma get purified totally. Oh, then they never get reborn Lord. They get born in the pure land. They get born in Amrita pure land like that, and then there's no suffering there. So it's incredible. Then they're free from from the birth of the womb, heat like the lies. Then egg. So they're free from those 3 types of birth. It's incredible. They get so much benefit, you know. So then this is the never get report. So all like that. So anybody whom I touch or anybody who touch me or so I try to recite as much I can. So then that's incredible benefit. So sorry, so mention this time so there, but because well, by the way, I mentioned that benefits the mantra. What I'm saying. So if you're able to recite, it's incredible what you can benefit to others. So no question yourself. Never get a Lord, no way. It's incredible. So whom I see, whom I hear, remember, whom I touch, or then who see me, who hears me, who remember, who touch, all those never be reborn or realized. May they never be reborn back to Lord Lam. And may all the wishes be successful in the whole time. May the actual body it's okay. So that means even the flies, mosquitoes land on your body. So because of reciting Chenrezig long man, I'm sure many people would have said better. So then you visualize Chenrezig, so blessing your body and purifying even the creatures in your body. You know, they're supposed to be 21,000. So so normally what you're supposed to have. So they get purified at the same time. Like when you're circumambulate, they also get purified. They also create a cause of enlightenment. When you go, not only you create a cause of enlightenment, but all the sentient beings living in the body, they also create a cause of enlightenment. So also makes them to be teaching enlightenment. So like that, it helps them. Oh, like that. It's, that's it. Okay. Then now, we'll start the King of Prayer. So those who don't recite loudly, so those who don't have can follow. I mean, you just repeat the words. So I read it to okay, you start from English.
I bow down to the youthful Arya monges,
Reliance amongst humans, born to freedom in the present, past and future.
in the world's generations, to all of you, with body, speech, and sincere mind, I bow down. With the energy of
Aspiration for the Bodhisattva way, with a sense of deep respect, and with many bodies as atoms of the world, to all you Buddhas visualized as real, I bow down. On every atom are Buddha in numerous atoms, each amidst a host of Bodhisattvas, and I'm confident the sphere of all phenomena is entirely filled with Buddha in this way. Infinite oceans of praise for you, and oceans of sound from the aspects of my voice, I sing the breathtaking excellence of Buddha, and celebrate of all you gone to bliss. Beautiful flowers and garlands, sweet music, scented oils and parasols, sparkling light and sublime incense, offer to you, victorious ones. Sandal powders, tipped high as Mount Meru, all wondrous offerings in spectacular array, I offer to all victorious ones. With transcendental offering, peerless and vast, with profound admiration for all the Buddhas, with strength, conviction in a bodhisattva way, I offer and bow down to all victorious ones. Every harmful action I have done with my body, speech and mind, overwhelmed by attachment, anger and confusion, all these I openly barely. I lift up my heart and rejoice in all positive potential of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, of certainly realizing beyond, and all ordinary beings. You who are the bright lights of the world in the 10 directions, who attain the Buddha or mission through the stages of awakening, who are the light and guides, please turn the supreme will of Dharma. With palms together, I earnestly request that you who actualize Paranirvana, please stay with us for beyond numberless as atoms of the world, for the happiness and well-being of all wanderers in samsara. Wherever slight positive potential I have created, by paying homage, offering and acknowledging my faults, rejoicing and requesting that the Buddha stay and teach, I now delegate all this for full awakening. May you Buddhas now living in the worlds of the 10 directions, and all you gone to freedom in the past, accept my offering. May all you that have arisen quickly perfect their mind, awaken as full enlightened ones. May all worlds in the 10 directions be entirely bound and bathed. May they be filled with bodhisattvas surrounding Buddhas gathered beneath a Bodhi tree. May as many beings that exist in the 10 directions always be well and happy. May all samsaric beings live in accord with the Dharma, and may their every Dharma wishes be fulfilled. Remember my past life in all variety of existence. May I practice the Bodhisattva way, and thus in each cycle of death, migration and birth, may I always abandon the household's life. Then, following the footsteps of the Buddha and perfect the practice of a Bodhisattva, may I always act without compromise, be ethical, disciplined, practice and pure. May I teach the Dharma in the language of God, in every language of spirits and nagas, of humans and demons, and in the voice of every form of being. May I be gentle-minded, cultivating the 6 paramitas, and never forget bodhichitta. May I completely cleanse without omission every negativity and all obscure disawakening mind. May I traverse all my life in the world, free of karma, afflictions and interfering forces, just as the lotus was sponsored by the Holy Spirit, and that the sun and the moon move unhindered through the sky. May I ease the suffering in the lower realms and in the many directions and dimensions of the universe. May I guide all wanderers in samsara to the pure bliss of awakening, and will worthy and benefit to them as well. May I practice constantly for eons to come, perfecting the activity of awakening, acting in harmony with various dispositions of beings, showering the ways of a bodhisattva. May I always have the friendship of those whose path is like mine. With body, words and also mind, may we practice together the same aspiration and activity. May I always meet a spiritual mentor and never displease that excellent friend who deeply wishes to help me and excellently teaches the Bodhisattva way. May I always directly see the Buddhas, mastered and centered by Bodhisattva, and without pause or discouragement for eons to come, may I make extensive offering to them. May I hold with me the Buddha's genuine Dharma, illuminate everywhere the teachings that awaken, embody the realization of a Bodhisattva, and practice ardently in all future eons. While circling through all states of existence, may I become an endless treasure of good quality, skillful means, wisdom, samadhi, and liberating self-realization, gathering limitless wisdom and positive potential. On one atom, I shall see Buddhas filled numerous as atoms, inconceivable Buddhas among Bodhisattvas in every field, practicing the activities of awakening. Perceiving these in all directions, I dive into the oceans of Buddha field. Each an ocean of a 3 times Buddha in the space of a width of a hand. So I too will practice for an eon. Thus I am continually immersed in the speech of the Buddha, expression to reveal an ocean of quality in one word, the complete pure eloquence of all the Buddha, communication suited to the various tendency of being. With strength or understanding I plunge into the infinite enlightened speech of the Dharma, of all Buddhas in the 3 times gone to freedom, who continually turn the wheel of Dharma matter. I shall experience in one moment such vast activity of future years, and I enter into your yawns in the 3 times, but in a fraction of a second. In one instant I shall see those awakened beings, past, present and future, lions among humans, and with the power of the illusion like stabilization, I will constantly engage in their inconceivable activity. I shall manifest upon one single atom the rays of pure land, past and future. Likewise, I shall enter the arrays of pure Buddha field in every direction without exception. I shall enter the very presence of my guides, the lights of the world who are yet to appear, those sequentially turning the wheel of complete awakening, those who reveal nirvana, final perfect peace. May I take the power of deep magical emanation, the power to lead to every great eagle, to every approach, the power of always beneficial activity, the power of love pervading all realms, the power of unsurpassed positive potential, the power of supreme knowledge unobscured by discrimination, and through the power of wisdom, skillful means and samadhi, I shall achieve the perfect power of awakening, purifying the power of fundamental actions, crushing the power of disturbing emotions at their root, diffusing the power of interfering forces. I shall perfect the power of bodhisattva practice. May I purify an oceans of words, may I free an oceans of beings, may I clearly see an oceans of dharma, may I realize an ocean of pristine wisdom. May I purify an ocean of activity, may I fulfill an ocean of aspiration, may I make offerings to an oceans of Buddha, and practice without discouragement from the oceans of yawns. To fully to this bodhisattva way, I shall fulfill without exception all the diverse aspirations of awakened practice of all the Buddhas gone to freedom in 3 times everywhere.
In order to practice
This
exactly
as the wise one called Samantamatra, all-embracing good, the elder brother of the sons and daughters of the Buddha. I completely dedicate all this goodness. Likewise, may I dedicate just as the skillful Samantabhadra, with pure body, speech and mind, pure actions and pure Buddha feel, I shall give rise to the aspiration of Manjushri, for the Bodhisattva practice of all embracing good, to perfect this practice without discussion, or pass in all future yawns. May my pure activity be endless, my good quality boundless, and to abiding in immeasurable activity, may I actualize the infinite emanation. Limitless is the annual space, likewise limitless are living beings. Thus limitless are karma and afflictions, and may my aspiration reach be limitless as well. One may offer to the Buddha of wealth and the adornment of the world, no texture. And one may offer during eons numberless as essence of the world, even the great happiness of the gods and humans. But whoever hears this extraordinary aspiration and longing for the highest awakening, give rise to faith just once, creates far more precious positive potential. Those who make this heartfelt aspiration for the Bodhisattva way will be free of all lower rebirths, free of all harmful companions, and will quickly see Amitabha, infinite light. And even in this life, they will be nourished by happiness and have good conducive circumstances without waiting too long. And we under his Samantabhadra himself. And those who give voice to their extraordinary aspiration will quickly and completely purify the 5 boundless harmful actions created under the power of ignorance. Blessed with supreme knowledge, excellent body, family, attribute and appearance, and they will be inconsolable to vast interfering forces and misleading teachers. 3 words of ring offering. Going quickly to the noble Bodhi tree and sitting there to benefit sentient beings, subduing all interfering forces, they will fully awaken and turn the great wheel of Dharma. Have no doubt that complete awakening is a fully ripened result, comprehended only by a Buddha, and holding in mind by teaching, reading and reciting this aspiration of Bodhisattva practice, in order to train just like the hero Manjushri, who know exactly really as it is, and just like the Samantabhadra as well. I completely dedicate all this goodness just as they did, just as the dedication is praised as greatest by the Buddha gone to freedom in the 3 times. I too dedicate all the roots of goodness for the attainment of Bodhisattva practice. When the moment of my death arrives, by eliminating all obscurations and directly perceiving Amitabha, may I go immediately to Sukhavati, pure land of great joy. Having gone to Subhavati, may I actualize the meaning of these aspirations, fulfilling them all without exception, for the benefit of all beings as long as the world endures. Born from the extremely beautiful superlative lotus, in the pure land of the Buddha's magnificent mandala, may I receive a prediction of my awakening directly from a Buddha Amitabha. Having received a prediction there, may I obtain vast benefit for being throughout the 10 directions with brilliant emanations by the power of the wisdom. Through even the small virtues I accumulated by offering this prayer of the Bodhisattva practice, may the positive aspiration of beings be fulfilled in an instant. To creating limitless positive potential by delegating this prayer as a Manjabhaja did, may all beings drowning in the torment of suffering enter the presence of Amitabha. To this king of aspiration, which is the greatest of the sublime, holding the infinite wonders in samsara, to the accomplishment of this scripture dazzling with non-fruitless practice, may suffering realm be utterly empty of all beings.
Did all the past, present, future, minutes, 3 minutes, numbers, in the numbers, whatever suffering, death sentence being tired, may it be rapid on me. Whatever happiness I have collected may happen to us all, everything else in the room. Due to all the past, the best of it, I managed to collect 3 times I managed to collect one numberless and numberless Buddhas. That which exists in the mere name. With I who exists in the mere name. Achieve the Buddhahood that exists in the mere name. And may the sentient beings who exist in the mere name lead to Buddhahood, which exists in the mere name. By myself alone, who exists in the mere name. Jambal Bajita Jambata Kundu Samboti and the Jita Kunji Jatandalan. Jodita Tanja Radonga to the Jebi Java Tanja Uzungwa Chuzanga Bayi Daya Tawa Digi Sangmo Chichira Zungu Inji Chichija Boto Gawe Chizana Mape Wata Kichi Tama Shiwata Zunyama Litama Tadashi Ketu Sanda Dewe Tunyana Tana Jawarata Tamba Yu Rinpa Yu Chi then pray, dedicate eternal long life, all the holy wishes, and they will succeed. Jide Kamandera Payade Amaluba Kale Joe Sambe Sure, yeah. Okay, all right.